Step 3. Why our thoughts, feelings and states of being are everything we need to create our dream reality. As human beings, we can get all human about creating our own reality. We look at it with deep feelings and we complicate it. We get very emotional about it, the whys and what for. But basically, it has nothing at all to do with reality. Not one thing. It has everything and only everything to do with vibration, thought, feeling and state of being. Every thought that we have creates a feeling. A thought, often thought, turns habitual and eventually becomes a belief. That belief grows and fixes itself into our very being, becoming part of our personality. One of the many beliefs that we have which forms together with others to create our identity. Once we have this, we then have formed a state of being. Your state of being is creating your world around you. You think that you are reacting to circumstances in your life randomly given to you, but that is not the case. You are creating your circumstances by your state of being. Once we start attaching to any negative situations in our existence and making this our daily narrative, it becomes our dominant vibration. And as we learnt that the universal law is a mirror, we then receive more situations in our life that will also result in the same negative vibration given off by our feelings. I have read in many law of attraction books that we should be tricking our subconscious into believing what we want is real, but that does not work. It doesn't work because deep down your beliefs of lack are still within you. So yes, you can tell yourself a new story. You can start believing in things not yet seen in your reality, but only if you truly believe that these things are truly yours. So when someone tries to trick their subconscious, they are repeating affirmations 15 minutes in the day with a positive desire, then spending the rest of the day in the mindset of the lack, showing in their current reality, and then they wonder why what they want isn't showing up. I'm not rubbishing affirmations here, by the way. Affirmations, scripting and visualization are all wonderful techniques to imprint your beliefs onto your subconscious, but only when being used to affirm what you already believe. That's the difference. Every thought you think is heard by a silent listener, ever present by your side. That's your subconscious. Every thought produces a feeling, and these feelings feed your emotions, which produce the vibration of your internal energy. This is the frequency that you are setting, which the universe will read and reflect back to you. If you believe that this cannot be so, do this exercise for 1 week. So the exercise is to play the part of your subconscious and listen to every thought and feeling that you have. Don't try to navigate them in any way, just pay attention to what is coming up on a regular basis. Every single negative thought that you have, pay attention to it. You'll be surprised when you become the monitor of your thoughts, just to see how many negative thoughts you actually have. It doesn't matter if you feel that your thoughts are justified because of your circumstances. Pay attention and see exactly the story you are telling to the universe. If you like it or not, this is the story that will show up in your reality. Your conscious mind is the pen that you write the story of your movie onto the subconscious with. Because we are accustomed to putting on a brave face and getting on with life, we are telling our everyday outside world a different story to what is actually inside of us. We often feel we're doing a good job when we do this, which we are, we're going out into the world and we're getting on with life. But what you feel deep down is truly how you believe about yourself and life. Your subconscious is listening to the real one, to the real you, the truth of you, what is in your heart, the anxieties, the worries, the negative self-talk. You can't escape it. It's part of you. So you may be thinking now, oh no, well, I'm doomed, but you're not. On the contrary, this information is so valuable to you. And now you know it, you are back in control. If you know what you're doing wrong, then you can change it. When you understand everything that is already yours, you can then start to truly believe and focus on these good thoughts and start rewriting your story. When you rewrite your story, which you can do at any time in any circumstances, and use your will to focus on these better feeling thoughts, your beliefs will change and you will change. Then your outside circumstances will without doubt change too. So what I'd really love for you to understand and accept here is that superficial top surface actions, to state a comment or write a script you don't believe in, are nice for the allotted time given to them, but will not get right into the very depths of your current state of being and alter your reality in a way that you require to. So, to be clear, what a negative thought is anything true or not which does not produce a loving, positive, harmonious feeling in you. So bitching about people or moaning about how late your train is to everyone who will listen, reliving the story of a past lover who didn't treat you very well, crying over a bill that you can't pay, blaming your upbringing for all that is wrong in your life. All of these are very common negative thoughts that people think over and over every day. But negativity, contrast, it's a part of life, a life you signed up to before you were even born. You knew you would encounter hardships. These hardships are to mold us into wiser people who then know what they don't want. They can then express and realize what they do want, living a life that you're happy with. So we all experience hardships and daily niggles, which we are to acknowledge and then use these to tell us what we do want and focus our energy here on our desires and not on the contrasting thought. Living in the state of complaining and worrying places us in victim mode and renders us powerless to a wonderful destiny and state of being which is rightfully ours. You have great power within you, we all do. Understanding how your thoughts and feelings create your reality gives you the knowledge and all of the tools that you need. They're already yours. You don't have to seek outside of yourself to create the life that you want. So really pay attention to what you are thinking. Be the monitor of your thoughts. You are in charge, not them. If you don't believe me, wait for your next bad thought, then purposefully stop it midway and say to it, sorry, that thought doesn't suit my dream for me. Bye. The ultimate goal for you is to rid yourself of all negative thoughts and beliefs that do not encompass the true wonderful life that is rightfully yours when you adopt a new mindset. Once you stop telling these stories and focusing on the bad things that might happen, you free yourself up to allow all the goodness, happiness and positivity to shine through. Your natural state of being is pure positivity. It's wonderful. It's love and happiness and optimism and adventure. You are the one blocking it with your thoughts. You're allowing the negatives to take you over. So how do you go from depression or sadness or being miserable or angry to happy, joyous human beings? You have to understand your emotions and your emotional guidance system. And once you realize how you can move yourself up the scale and where you need to be to start manifesting, then you will seriously pay attention to how you feel and start controlling these thoughts and watching what happens in your everyday life. So in step 4, we will look at the emotional guidance system. Okay?